Welcome back, guys. Going into the final hour here of the West Marches. Steven, what's going on?
All right, so you guys are deciding to gracefully and benevolently walk around a town rather than murder your way through the middle of it.
Yes.
So, it's now quite late in the evening. It's probably like 7:30 or so. Are you gonna camp? Are you gonna try to keep pressing on north?
We're gonna go.
I mean,
Yeah, we're gonna go round past the village and then probably camp.
Okay, cool. So you just be like 20 minutes outside the village and then camp.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You guys set up your watches. You make your campfire and start, warming your rations or whatever.
this is pretty much the equivalent of like getting in a argument with someone outside of a bar and then waiting at the same bus stop as them.
Yeah, totally.
Like, fuck you, villagers. Fuck you. We're gonna go over here and camp. Don't talk to us. Don't look at me. Shut up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally.
Should make eye contact.
Like probably like you can see like that guy standing on the edge of the village, just sort of like looking in your direction. He's probably like kind of like this much of the time. Like, oh my god. Poe, give me a 1d100 roll.
Okay.
Roll high.
Decently high.
Holy shit! What? That is literally 1 point too low
For what?
For an
for
encounter.
an encounter.
Perfect.
Your
keep
night
going.
passes uneventfully.
Fucking rights. We take
All right.
turns flipping the
Correct.
village the bird.
Yeah.
The entire watch, just like this.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
literally standing there. And then you just tag out. Be like, all right, wake up. It's your turn. You know, switch places. Nope, it's not going to let up.
And the guy occasionally he just go like this.
Yeah.
He's playing an idle animation. Yeah. Cool. So you guys are just gonna march north for the day. All right. Gallahan, roll 1d100 for me, please. Okay.
Because I like having inspiration. When do we trigger that? Because we've rested like a ton of times.
Oh yeah. Do you want to do it again over this evening?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. And like it's like purely just so that if we have to deal with this dragon, I have inspiration when we go into it.
Yeah, totally. So go ahead and do you want to set up a scene?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's,
I got a Gregory flashback. I can.
Let's keep it nice and focused.
Yeah, sure.
You're gonna find out some information.
Yeah, it's just like Gregory just has another nightmare. It starts with a like a human skull, but obviously ancient, like missing its jawbone and like encrusted over part of it with what looks like quartz growths. Like it was buried a long time ago and crystal grew on it and it was excavated. And it's sitting on a pedestal. And there's some people around in like the hut that it's sitting on. And they're dressed like we saw Gregory before, like in furs. Though they have their faces painted in some kind of obvious sort of primitive religious structure. And they're performing some kind of ritual when we hear the like heavy beat of like the hoofs of war horses outside. And we follow outside, and outside there's a bunch of like knights that have showed up in this village, and it's kind of like maybe the mud village is what made Gregory like reminded him of this memory, and that's why he's having the nightmare. So it's like a primitive looking village, and there's these like armored knights that show up, and they're all wearing kind of like crusadery looking, like, you know, white tabards and helms with like dragons or eagles on them. And one of them is translating through like a monk or a friar or something that's with them. So he's like, ask the savage where the skull is. And then the monk translates, and he's talking like what looks like a village elder or something. And he says something in Gregory's language, in the like weird kind of pseudo-Russian. And they have a short interchange, and the monk says to the crusader, he's like, he won't tell me where it is. And the crusader just shakes his head and says, well, then kill them all. And he like slams his like mask down. And then the crusaders start like killing villagers and like burning the village. And within a few minutes, the like village is on fire. And I think we fade from the fire up to something that we've maybe seen like a bit of before, but we now see Gregory obviously as a youth, and he's in chains with a bunch of other villagers who are also in chains, and they're being led away. And we see the crusader and the monk is like putting the crystal skull into a big ebony box and closing it and putting a lock on it. And then they all leave, and in the background the village is like burning, and there's a bunch of like villagers like on stakes and stuff. It's like an obvious like massacre.
Yeah.
And I think that Gregory like wakes up in the middle of the night, like just like startled, and like wipes the sweat off his brow and like reaches for his wineskin.
Okay. Dramatic. Does anybody have a question for Adam about that story?
I think it kind of tells what it needs to tell. I don't know if it needs to be a question.
Where was your mother?
So
you made references to her before.
Yeah. So I think that like part of the dream would be like Gregory being taken with one group of the Crusaders and his mother being led off with another.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Gregorian Gallahan, inspiration.
I already have it, so I was just throwing it out there.
Cool. Good question, though. All right, so, you guys march for a while the next day. Let me see. I need to go back and figure out how far you guys got. You got... where's the thing? Oh, right, of course. I'm on a different page right now. Yeah, you got about 2.5 hours north. And then I need all of you to give me perception tests.
Is it going to let us even though we can't click on our characters?
Perception tests, not initiative.
Perception. Duh.
Yeah.
Well, me and Lyra are blind as fuck.
The inverse of last time.
Yeah.
I got a 14.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Oh, Gallahan's killing it.
Let's see here. You guys see these things creeping up on you as you go across the plains, but not before they're within fairly short range of you. So like there's like a bunch of tall grasses and stuff, and suddenly as you're walking, you pass a section just like of a small mud pit, and rising out of the mud is a series of 4 humanoid figures, clearly very dead. So let's see. I'll plop these guys.
Bullshit, wimpy losers.
Yeah, they're that far away from you.
Would we? Because we made camp, we've lost that buff now, right?
Yes, you no longer have the additional.
But I have the spell back, so I can just throw it down on you again.
Yeah.
Totally. Okay, so let's get some initiative.
Boom.
Man.
You get to roll twice, Gregory, right?
Yeah. I have that. That's my old initiative that's on the sheet there. So I'll roll twice. Hold on.
I thought that I had like I'm not sure where to check. Oh yeah, my undead is like one of my favorite enemies, right? I don't know if that means anything.
Okay, so yeah, mine should be 14.
I think you get extra damage or some shit like that.
Yeah, we'll find out exactly what that means.
It means you're just so slow to act.
Yeah. It means that you just are really relaxed about these creatures.
Yeah.
They're your favorite.
Hey.
I know you guys. It's like seeing an old friend.
What's the squiggly red thing?
That's the mud pit that they're climbing out of. Let's see. Favorite enemies. Where is it?
Burn these mothers down.
You gain advantage to track them, and you learn one language spoken by them.
Oh, cool.
And you have advantage on intelligence checks to recall information.
Wait, so does
them.
Lyra just like start going blah 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 blah?
Speak
Just like
the broken language of the dead.
Undead speak the language that they spoke in life.
Oh,
So Lyra just got like an extra commonly spoken intelligent creature language as a result.
Well, I want to know, so when we encounter these zombies, does Lyra, like, is there any outward evidence that you're like, are you angry that there are zombies around? Are you like scared and that like drives you? Like, what, does your demeanor change at all? Or are you just like business as usual?
No, I fucking hate zombies.
Yeah.
So I'm
you're
angry as shit.
angry?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like a vein pulsing on the forehead.
I'm like pissed. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
cool.
that's why you're so slow. You're like shocked, and you're just like, you're like Super Saiyan it up.
I was going for the like Goku like Vegeta thing, but she was just
Yeah.
feeling zombies. Yeah, she was going. Yeah.
Terrifying.
Zombie. Exactly.
How many zombies are there?
All right, Poe, your turn. What you gonna do?
30 feet down to the south, and
Okay,
then
cool.
have we done a full rest since
Yes.
the last
Yeah.
fight? Okay.
Yeah.
How far away are they? Actually, they're zombies. I don't know if that'll do anything. I will just magic missile one of them
Okay, cool.
for 10 damage.
10 damage. Which one?
Let's go with that front one.
The
Right
one
here.
closest to Lyra.
Yes.
All
At the
right.
front of the pack.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Yep, you nail it with 10 damage. Roll a d20.
Yeah, chaos.
17.
Oh, fine. Gallahan, your turn.
I guess I gotta walk in front of everyone.
So
Yeah.
grudging. Oh, I
Just-
guess I
I
got to
just-
do my job as a paladin. Right, here I
Yeah.
go.
I just shake my head and I just like have a little jog up to around here,
Cool.
and then I want to bane the front 3 zombies.
Oh, shit. Tell me about Bane.
So
tell us about Bane.
Oh, God, Adam.
Sorry, and every time it's someone casts a spell, you have to do it.
Yep, of
Someone's
course.
Bane is like
Enchantment.
it's like channeled through his faith.
Cool.
So he kind of like locks eyes with these zombies, and like the power of the holy faith, like just goes into them and just weakens them,
Awesome.
dishevels their evil.
All right, so they've got to make a charisma saving throw. What's your saving throw thing? It's 8 plus your proficiency bonus of 2 plus your wisdom modifier. So it's 10 plus your wisdom modifier. What's that?
Which is 1, so it's 11.
Okay. Is it wisdom or charisma for? I think it's
For a
charisma.
paladin is charisma. That's 2.
Yeah. So it's 12. So let's see. That's charisma saving throws, and they have shit charisma. So is that on the first 3?
The front 3, yeah.
Okay. So trying to get a 12. Nope. They are all 3 of them baned. So that means that when they try to act, they'll basically roll a d4 and subtract it. So let's see. Bane. And that's a concentration spell, and it lasts for 1 minute. Bane. Doctor, your turn.
All right, I'm going to chill touch 2 of them, which,
Okay.
as we all know, is neither a touch spell nor causes cold damage. We'll do the top one first, and then the bottom one.
What kind of damage type is it?
It's necrotic.
I think it's chill as in like it sends a
Chill.
chill down your spine
Chill out.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chill
it
down your
deals
spine touch.
it
Yeah.
deals necrotic damage, and then if I target an undead, they have disadvantage against me until the end of my next turn.
Okay, cool.
So here's top guy.
Top guy. Oh yeah, 8 damage.
Yeah. Cool. So deal 8 to the top guy, and then here's second guy.
Bottom guy. Is it the bottom guy or the back guy?
What? Yeah, like
Is it-
top. This was the first dude,
Yep.
and then that was the second one, the second
Okay,
target.
cool. Right on.
Yeah. So like usual, I just hold my hands up. They start to glow with the ethereal light, and I thrust out and grab them, and the zombies like twitch and spasm, and their flesh starts to corrode and fall apart.
Yep. Excellent. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is just too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that zombie goes there. This guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. This zombie goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down there. Lyra, your turn.
So Gallahan is just like surrounded right now.
Yep, he got 3 zombies mobbing him.
How can I move and use my short swords in a turn?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, 30 feet or some max, right?
Yeah, you can move up to 30 feet. You're within 20 feet of these
Okay.
2.
And I can hit anyone in a even like diagonal block for me. So like if I move
Yep.
to here.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pull out my short sword and attack the zombie north of Gallahan.
Yeah, you gotta
Awesome.
protect McGloop.
Look at that. 10 is a hit. These things are so slow that it cannot dodge the damage from your short sword. So 9 damage. Very well done. Poe, your turn.
I also have my offhand short sword. Can I use that one as well?
Yeah, absolutely. If you're dual wielding, yeah, you get a
Yep.
bonus action to just stab with that.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the one south of him now.
Okay. Ooh, you did, but you only deal 1 damage.
Yeah.
So
Beep.
not bad, but better than nothing. All right, Poe.
Hold on. Doing some measurements. All right.
Okay.
Gonna move back here.
Okay.
Then I will. How far is that? That's like.
That looks a little far.
That was too far. Yeah, I need to go 2 and forward. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
How far is he? 55. I want to invoke the Tides of Chaos and roll, or
Okay.
cast Firebolt, or Firebolt rather.
Okay, so you have advantage on this attack. Nice.
Didn't need it.
17. Which one were you attacking?
The lowest one in the back.
Point to it.
Sorry, right here. Yeah, that one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, 4 damage. Boop. Okay, well, that zombie dies.
Yeah. I
That
mean,
was exactly...
Again, for the
again,
second.
returns to the
Yes. He true dies. Gallahan, your turn.
pass for realsies.
Well, kind of shafted a little bit here, 'cause it's point blank.
Yeah, kind of shafted.
So I'm just gonna have
Technical
to.
term.
Yeah, it's right in there in the rule book. Look in the
Yep.
index.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have to punch.
It's a status effect.
I have to punch the bottom zombie.
Okay.
The zombie on my right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Yes.
gonna divine smite with your punch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Okay. Awesome. So roll it up.
What do you? I don't know what you roll for a fist.
Just
We
click
did
the
this last
advantage
time.
button. Oh no, you don't have advantage, do you? No, yeah. Just click the roll button and then put in your. I think it's only plus your strength.
Okay.
17 is a hit. Okay, so you
Yeah,
deal 1
good work,
damage,
McGloop.
and then you burn your spell slot, and you deal how much extra damage with that?
I don't know, 'cause it's built into the weapon.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it real quick. Ranger, like monk, LMNOP paladin is next. Divine smite, 2d8 for a first level spell slot.
Okay.
Okay, so roll 2d8. Maybe you one-shot this thing. Nope, not quite. Awesome.
Oh man.
Gregory, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move here. I think
Mm-hmm.
puts me 30 feet from everybody, and then I'm going to turn undead.
Cool.
So I raise my hand over my head, and it begins to glow with a baleful green light, and I cast it at the zombies, and we'll see if that does anything. The last time I tried to do this, it totally just fucking fizzled on me like a chump. So
It's like you like turn a certain number of undead, right?
yeah,
Or a
so
certain-
each undead
certain
that
number of
sees
hit
me has to
points.
they all have to make a wisdom saving throw, and
Okay.
if they fail, they're turned for a minute. And if they're turned, that means that Lyra and Gallahan will get to chop them up as they run.
Yep, totally. So you just do it, and then they all make their saves.
Yeah, each of them has to make a save.
What's the save level for that?
13.
Okay, so the first one succeeds, the second one fails, the third one succeeds. So,
So this fucker got
this
to
guy,
run
yep,
away.
he's totally.
So turning undead, it means it has to spend its turn trying to move as far away from me as it can,
Yep.
and can't get within 30 feet of me. It has to take the dash action,
Okay.
and this lasts for a minute. So I'm thinking it's going to run. Gallahan's probably going to cut it down.
Yep. So here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gallahan, you can go ahead and do your damage to it.
What's that?
You can attack this zombie as it's running away.
Yeah, it's fleeing from you.
Yep.
Which one is? Oh, I get to just
Yeah.
swing.
Yep. You get an attack of opportunity because it's leaving your
Oh, sweet.
area.
Nice. That's
Yeah,
max
Magloop.
damage. Damn.
Look at that,
Wow.
16. You just like stab this thing through the back and it explodes.
Ugh.
It's dead.
I have to use my foot to peel it off the lance.
Yeah, absolutely. The second zombie does attack you though. Let's see what it gets. +3. Okay, cool. That is a miss, and the third zombie moves towards Gregory as fast as it can.
Come and get me. Coming at me,
1,
bro.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's all it can do. All right, Lyra, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna use my short sword on the zombie that's right next to me.
The binding on my player's handbook just failed. Now pages are falling out of it.
Oh no.
That sucks.
No! -6. Okay, cool. Do you want to stab it with your offhand sword?
Yep.
Go for it.
Should we
Second
tweet Greg
strike.
some nasty tweets for you, Steven?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's a total whiff. You should tweet it, Greg. The binding failed, and Lyra failed her attack rolls. Can't believe it.
all
All
your
right,
fault, Greg.
Gallahan, your turn.
Transitive property.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna attack this guy. So that
Okay.
zombie gets a swing at me.
Totally, and it does. It swings as hard as it can, missing you entirely.
Okay.
Stab it. Go. Yes. 5 piercing damage.
Wait,
These things have bullshit armor class.
Yep. They got armor class for nothing. All right,
Seriously,
Doctor.
man, if
your
you make
turn.
zombies, just put some cheap armor on them. Problem solved. All right, so am I in? Like, is he engaged with me? Are we?
Yes.
Are we melee? Okay, I'll fuck him up with my longsword then. If I hit, I'm probably gonna do my other channel divinity, but we'll see.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, so I hit him for 8, but I'm also going to what's it called? Touch of Death.
Okay.
So I deal him 8 plus. I deal him 19 damage.
9. You just deal an extra 11 damage.
I deal an extra 11 damage. Yeah.
Awesome. He dies. What does it
So
look
I haven't
like when
done
he
this.
dies?
I haven't done this before. I haven't touch of death him. So I
Yeah.
draw my sword and I just like bury it in the thing's chest,
Mhm.
and it starts to like shrivel, and like all of its like fluids are being turned into water basically. And Gregory, like some of his like wrinkles sort of like flatten out, and he like I'm just like draining its life force, and then I pull the sword out and it just turns to dust.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Nice.
Cool.
Legit.
All right, zombie turn. Lyra, the zombie turns to you and sort of like tries to jump on you and devour your face. Oh shit!
uh-oh.
That's actually threatening.
You got crit. And you have low HP.
Yep.
How do I have low HP?
12 damage, Lyra. Well, because you're level 1 character.
But,
so
but
Lyra's
she has
unconscious.
age. Does she not have
I
age?
got you. Don't worry. No, I didn't.
Yeah, we
I didn't
have-
cast it for this fight.
I thought it was 10 hours. Is it been
No, it was
10
8
hours?
hours.
Oh.
It's
Which
okay,
is the
Lyra.
length-
I
it's
got
the length
you.
of a long
It's
rest.
cool. If Gallahan takes that zombie, I can get you back up.
All right, cool. So
Okay.
yeah, this zombie just jumps on Lyra and like bites the shit out of her shoulder or something. Lyra goes down like a sack of bricks. Lyra, I need you to make a death saving throw.
All right. How do
That's
I do
on you.
that?
It should be on your character sheet. Let me take
Mhm.
a look. Yeah, so like down below.
Oh, with the heart.
Yeah, just click that
Yeah.
little heart.
I think Anne has this, guys. I think she's got
All right, you have 1 success, so you can check one of those little success boxes.
All right.
And now it's Poe's turn.
well, fuck. I'll move down here. I think that's good. Yeah, we're good. And then I'll just magic missile. Or no, I wanna firebolt the last one.
All right, cool. Go for it.
12 for 3
Firebolt,
damage.
12 for
I've
3
rolled
damage.
3 every fucking time for damage.
That's
It's like
that's a pretty shitty amount of damage.
so
It's a
fucking
little
bad.
bit, but it's a little tiny bit. All right, Gallahan, your turn.
Okay, Gallahan turns around and sees Lyra get hit, and he feels like shit because it didn't cross his mind that he's not with like his normal adventuring group, and he's with like this young lady and this kid who are probably like pretty weak, and he should have been paying more attention. So he feels shit
Yeah.
as a paladin,
Yeah.
and he's gonna let that anger out on the zombie.
Okay.
Just just leaps into the air and just throws his lance at its head.
God,
Punch
like,
it out, bro.
What were you even doing, Gallahan?
Jesus, Gallahan.
God.
Jeez.
Fuck.
11 piercing damage. What does it look like when you kill this zombie?
It's just like skewering a kebab. It just the lance goes straight through the head, and the head just detaches and is just stuck
with a really dried, shriveled piece of meat.
Yeah, and the body just goes limp.
My favorite kind of kebab.
All right, awesome, well done. Yeah, these zombies are totally ruined. Gregory, you're gonna do anything to help Lyra?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my my healer feat,
Nice.
and Lyra, you regain. Boop, boop. You get 7 hit points.
Nice.
So this is like purely non-magical. Like I just like bandage your wounds. I probably put some like salve where you were bitten by the zombie, so you don't get all like infected and shit.
Yeah.
And then like just smelling salts you to wake you up. And when you wake up, I'm like looming over you, like blocking out the sun. And I'm just like, okay, calm down. It's fine. Everything is okay.
So this
Excellent.
smelling salts just like rocket me awake, and I'm just like, fucking, holy shit, what just happened? And you're calming me down.
Yeah, it's okay. You were bit by zombie, lost some blood. It's okay. I put it all back in. You're fine.
Is she got a turn? I've heard that happens with the zombies.
No, it's a different kind of zombie. These are raised from those who are already dead. Not to be worrying.
Okay. I mean, that'd be a shame if we just had to kill her.
Yes, it would be a shame.
If I
Thankfully,
became
it's
a
no
zombie.
problem.
Kill myself right away.
Should probably go north.
Cool.
Keep 30 feet, please. Just stay in front of me. We're good.
Can we take a short rest before we go? Because I want to recharge my
Yeah, totally.
shit. 'Cause
Yep,
it's only
you
an
guys
hour.
Short rest for an hour and then hit the road again.
If
Totally.
you want to, you can and you can spend your hit die here because you're not at full, right? That's 7.
No, she's not.
Okay, you can spend that hit die and roll it and get some bonus health on top of what I just gave you.
It's true.
You only have
You
one
might as
hit
well.
dice, though, but it's up to you.
You can see here and just below the hit points heart, you've got 1 out of 1 D10 hit dice. If you just click that D10 button, then you can add that amount back to your health. If that's something you want to do.
Do you want to, Anne, or no?
Sorry, I didn't understand what that was.
Oh, if you want
This
to,
is-
because we're taking a short rest. So if you want to
Yeah.
get more hit points than I just gave you, you can roll. We all get hit dice, and you use them during
right,
short
right.
rest to like bump yourself up in hit points.
Okay, so I just click the button next to the hit dice thing.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
pick the D10 one.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
Boop.
There you
So
go.
you gain 4 hit points, you're
Sweet.
back at maximum. No sweat. Cool. Okay, so yeah, you travel about half the day. You get to this location. After another 2 hours of walking, you're starting to approach the edge of a forest where all of the trees are turned to stone.
That's good.
Interesting.
Well, this is where the dragon is. Because we know that it's in the petrified forest. So I guess... should we go to the one to our... What do the numbers mean? Oh, it's just the location, like coordinates.
Yeah, it's just the graph
Yes.
of the hex.
All right, let's go in. Lyra, stay behind me this time, please. I feel bad enough already.
So I just move behind him in the line.
Very interesting. Trees look like were trees at one point, but now are made of stone. I wonder what caused this.
I like knock on one. I'm like, yeah, it's definitely stone.
Yep, definitely.
But they don't look like they grew this way. They're not like magical stone trees.
Right.
Okay. Are there any like
Trees.
stone leaves on the ground?
No, like the trees are all barren. None of them have leaves on them, and many of them are missing like large branches. Like it's almost more like stone columns that used to be trees, and you know they're
Right.
kind of leaning in various directions. But
Cool, so there's not a lot
many
of-
branches.
Not a lot of blockage. Like we can see the sky above us and everything because it's all like the branches are all broken. Or is it like a nest? Like are we walking into a cave of trees that have all grown together?
Nope.
Okay.
It's not a cave of trees. You can see the sky above you.
Cool. All right.
Yeah. So, what's the plan, ladies and gentlemen?
Can we... Is there like an intelligence check or something I can do to see what is in front of us through the forest?
Yeah, like
on the horizon.
You can't see very far. Like you could try to climb some sort of tall tree, like, and then get a vantage point that way.
Okay, yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah, all right. Give me a climb check. Probably athletics.
It's athletic.
I was like,
that doesn't exist.
athletics.
Previous D&Ds used to have climb and jump and stuff.
And
Climb,
swim,
no,
right?
just jump,
They had a
crawl.
swim fucking roll.
Give me a shoe check, please. Can you see me
Yeah.
do that first?
Can you give me a blink check and then just keep
Are you
doing that every
blinking?
3 or 4 seconds?
I think
Oh,
it's
you
about
failed. Something gets in your eye.
Time for a heartbeat check.
All right.
Yeah.
So I turn to the group and I just say, "You guys wait here. I'm gonna go climb this very tall tree and see what we can find." And I just put my swords in the sheaths and climb up the tree.
Tell me which of these two, like, parts
The
of the
one-
forest you're moving into.
North, yeah, 701.
701. Okay.
15. Is that high enough for your tree
She's up-
climbing
she's up
skill check?
Yeah. You go quickly. Yeah, like you see from the vantage point, like to the north and northwest, you just see like hills moving off into the mountains of the distance. Like clearly no longer a part of the Azamreth region in that direction. But you've got, let's see if I can just like increase your sight a little bit here. Yeah. There you go. So you can see like a little bit further. This dead forest extends off to the west of you for quite a ways. Looks like you would need to walk for a few hours before being able to get out of it. You see probably like 1,000 feet off to the west, like a huge borehole in the ground. It looks like maybe 10 or 15 feet wide, just going straight into the earth. And you start noticing as you scan the horizon, you see a number of these sort of all over the place.
Okay. So I climb back down the tree and report back to the group.
Give me a perception test before you go back down.
Oh,
See
okay.
what you see from up there.
Perception.
Oh, damn, yeah. So, like, just as you're about to go back down, like, maybe you, like, drop your pack down or something so you won't have to deal with it, and then you, like, glance back up to the horizon, you see it. You see this beast of metal and brass just, like, so lazily drifting across the horizon. It's just like a bright gleam. It's probably like 15 feet long. It looks like it's probably like 8 feet in diameter. It's probably like a little bit wide, maybe like 5 feet in diameter or something like that. And it's just sort of serpentining its way over the tops of the trees. And as you watch, you see it just dive down, and you see a cloud of just like earth shoot up into the air as it burrows.
The sleeper awakens.
Yeah. As it burrows into the ground.
Okay, so that was directly north of us?
No, that was directly west.
Oh, okay.
Cool. In the heart of this forest.
All right. So I climb back down the tree and then tell the group that I saw.
We heard and felt it, right? Like it dove into the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was quite far away, probably like 5 miles away or something like that.
Only Lyra would know where it came from, I assume.
Yeah. Like you might have heard some sort of echoing sound, maybe something sounding like a little bit like thunder, maybe just a little bit of a tremor, but you guys would never be able to tell where it was.
Okay.
Cool. So I climb back down and I tell them the forest stretches to our west, and I saw the dragon dive into the earth directly west of us.
All right. Well, let's head that way.
Cool.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Yeah, like who's leading the group now? Who's trying to find this
Probably
thing?
Lyra.
I think I will,
probably
since
Lyra,
I saw where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a survival test, Lyra.
Okay.
Can I help?
Dundee.
I don't even need to. Okay.
There is no need.
Jeez.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, you lead the group unerringly towards this borehole. As you approach, you can feel the ground sort of humming beneath your feet, just faintly. You feel this sense, like if you look really closely at like rocks on the ground, you can see some of them just like jittering and hopping every once in a while as you approach this borehole. What are you gonna do?
This dragon is boring. We go home.
Okay. Good.
Are we like right by the hole now?
Yeah, like I figure you're probably like 30 feet away or something like that.
Okay. I like motion for the group to stand back, and I walk over to like this cavern in the ground,
Okay.
and I just yell, "Dragon!"
Okay, it echoes. Dragon!
Oh, we learned its name.
It's okay. We'll get its attention, and then once
Yeah.
it's paying
At,
attention
at
to
this
us.
point,
Yell at it.
at this point, Poe just like starts to walk away from a good distance from the group. He just doesn't want to
Well,
be seen.
it's been nice knowing you.
I'll turn around and look at Poe and be like, I'll just shake my head and be like, the dragon can taste cowardice, boy.
Yeah, well,
Stand your ground.
he'll see what you taste like too, Gregory. Have a good day, bye. Just like starts running.
Little ass.
Yeah,
I just yell again into the hole. I'm like, "Bahara Dichara!"
awesome. Yeah, you hear like this hissing sound. And it sounds like like every movie that has like incomprehensible slicing machines, you hear the sound of slicing. Yeah.
The blades sliding, like the sound of like an irising door like sliding open, that like
Yeah,
metal on metal noise.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
God, they use that noise in Alien all the time, and it's so creepy.
Totally. So like you hear that sound and it gets louder and louder until it's filling your ears. And then you hear this grinding, crunching sound of rock being demolished. And then from about 30 feet beyond the hole that you're standing next to, Gallahan, this beast of steel and brass just erupts from the ground, and you see it. It has eyes ringing all around its mouth. Its mouth is an open maw, and it's got these teeth that just go back into it, rotating around in circles. There's just like rock and rubble streaming from the gleaming surface of this thing. It's coming up with its belly facing you, so it's got all these tiny little like if you've seen a trilobite, like the trilobite legs that are just like
God, man.
that's where that like metal scything sound is coming from. It bursts into the air. Yeah, it
I don't know
bursts
about-
into the air, and then it like serpentines around, and then you hear this booming echo. Who calls my name?
I'm too aroused to speak, I think.
Yeah.
Just. All right, well, you're the one who called him, Dragon Man.
Does he speak common or is it draconic?
It's bellowing and draconic. You can hear like it's got this tinny metal sound, like the sound is being produced deep within its belly, and it's like echoing out through the tube that this beast is.
Okay, so I yell to the dragon, "I am Gallahan, servant of Bahamut. I have come to make a deal with you."
Give me a persuade check.
All right, here we fucking go. We might die.
So is there anything that I can do to assist in this? Like, I want to give you the most possible chance you got to succeed here.
Tell me what you're doing to help. I mean,
Well,
Gallahan also has inspiration, right? He can just
doing
be
a
like,
dance?
Yeah,
I do it really well.
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you want to just use your inspiration?
I don't have to use it till I fail, do I?
No,
that's
you
true.
use it before you. Use it before
Alright,
you roll, right?
Yeah, I'll do it with inspiration. I want to live.
Yeah, go click the advantage button, and oh no, actually, you can. Inspiration's already accounted for. Just use your persuade.
And then I can.
Oh
Holy
shit! Yeah, look at that. Well, chat, I'm glad that I don't murder Gallahan here right now. So, yeah, like this beast sort of coils itself in the air, and you see like the head of it sweep towards you, and you can see like deep back inside of this thing, you see like embers rotating amongst the teeth that are turning as it faces you. You can see like heat pouring out of the mouth of this beast. And this voice echoes out towards you. It shouts, "Bahamut, I have not heard that name in a long time." And it sort of sinks towards the ground, and it lands, and it's just sort of sliding in your direction. What do you do?
I do nothing. I just stand there.
Yeah.
I don't take my weapon out. I just stand there and gulp.
Yeah. It gets up close to you, like within 15 feet, and then it stops. And it's carrying itself on its legs, and you feel this inhalation, like this gushing, rushing gust of wind that blows past you into the belly of this thing, and then it exhales, and you feel like the heat, and it smells like rot and sulfur mixed together. And as it sighs outwards, it says, "Do you fear me, creature?"
I like look defiantly and I like unwrap the lance, the dragon tooth, the serpent's tooth, sorry, and I just hold it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
That's my art. I like don't respond with anything else. I just
Yeah, and
hold
I'm like right behind you too. So
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're not
you've
alone.
moved up. Yeah.
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Give me an intimidation check with advantage, since Gregory is helping you with his imposing presence. Oh, yeah.
19,
Okay.
not bad.
Yeah, the beast laughs, and you hear this like coughing grinding of metal on metal as it's laughing, and it floats up into the air, and it just like spins a circle, and it says, "Why have you come here, dragon worshipper?"
What was the wizard's name? Does anyone remember?
It was the name of the
Farhan.
wizard? Farhan.
It was
Farhan.
Farhan.
So I want to. What was it, Stevens? Farhan or Farhan?
Farhan.
Farhan. Okay. All right. Yeah, I wanna step in and say, I apologize for addressing you in such a low tongue, great Baharadhana, but we share a common foe.
Yeah,
The
he
wizard.
sort of like sinews a little bit.
The wizard, Farhan. He is a thorn in our side, and yours as well, I think.
It is true. I covet what he has.
As do we, great dragon. As do we. We
That
would see his
makes us
tower.
enemies.
We would see his tower knocked into the mud, his paltry trifles taken away. Your might, given what was deserved. But we cannot take him down alone. We need your help.
And you think I need your help?
Pardon me for saying so, great worm, but if you did not, would not he be dead already?
He makes the sort of choking, gasping, laughing sound again. And then he says, "You are right, mortal. You are right. What is it you propose?"
Awesome. I propose we work together. The wizard, he will trust us. He's a fool. We get in to his tower, reduce his defenses, and then you attack. Together, we will destroy him, and you take what you wish. Consume all that he owns.
When?
As soon as you're ready, big guy.
Yeah, he like floats into the air and does a turn, and he looks back at you and he says, "Now."
Damn right.
Okay.
So good.
Yeah, so like, what's the plan from here? Are y'all gonna like head off down to the man?
Yeah,
Can
I mean,
we-
unless he's gonna let us ride him, then yeah, we better start walking.
Yeah, I mean, we need to figure out a plan basically with the dragon. We need to like sit down and be like, all right, this is what we're going to do. This is when you strike. You know, how do we do this, right? What's the plan? Because if we all just charge in, it won't be much better than the dragon just doing the attack himself.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like the dragon doesn't recognize me and Gallahan. We can go, or the wizard. We can go in there and be like, "Oh, we're here to help you with your labor problem. Why don't you like let us in your
Right.
tower and whatever?" And then we're like, "Oh, bong! We summon the dragon. We fuck shit up." Right?
Right. Well,
Yeah.
Poe and I can't go in there because he'll recognize us. But yeah,
Yeah.
you guys, the
Yeah,
two of
you
you
two-
can go.
Yeah, you two stay with the dragon.
Yep.
All right, cool. So like, you guys are like sort of deciding on this with the dragon now?
Yeah, I think that's
yeah.
what we'd have to do.
Yeah.
I mean, we need
Well,
to find out what exactly the dragon's being repelled by. If it's by the wizard, then we can keep the wizard busy, and then the dragon can do his thing.
Yeah, we kill the wizard, and then the dragon lays.
Not even kill it.
waits.
We just have to distract the wizard so that the dragon can whip some ass.
Yeah, so the dragon says, you know, it pains him to admit, you can tell from like the tone of his voice and the way that he's talking about it, but Farhan has a number of powerful spells, a limited number, but like, you know, this dragon is functionally immortal. He's not going to risk his hide, even though he really wants what this wizard has. He's just going to wait it out until the wizard dies. But if he can get it now, that's way, way better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, it's Farhan is the biggest sort of turning away point for this dragon.
Yeah,
So-
we'll deal with the wizard. The dragon can be collateral damage. He can be our bombing run.
Yeah. So we should see if we can schedule a second session
Yeah, totally.
and have the assault on Farhan's manse in that one.
That's right.
Yeah, I think we'll
Just
do another
turn
one.
the stream off.
Dude, I'm
to be
not
continued.
even doing this for me. I'm doing it for the proletariat.
That's
To
right.
Free those workers.
There you go. There you go.
Well, and the dragon just wants the mud, and we don't care about the mud.
That's right.
We just
Well,
want to get in the tower with all the gold.
We'll figure
Let's
out a
see.
time this week, post episode, and let you guys know. It probably won't be next weekend because I think Strippin's birthday is. What day is your birthday?
Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Well, we can do Sunday if you're not hungover. We'll discuss it after the show. I'm not gonna do it live
Yeah.
on air.
Yeah.
But let's do some shout outs here. Thanks everyone for watching. Steven, you want to start us off?
Yeah.
Actually, do you want to go last? Because you always do this XP and stuff like that.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll add up some XP and stuff, and then I'll do that.
All right, Strippin, you go ahead.
What's up, guys? Most of you know me as Strippin, or Sam. I'm a full-time streamer. Stream every day except Tuesday, from 5 till midnight GMT, which apparently isn't GMT anymore. Apparently they changed it, so
It's like
England isn't
GDT
GMT
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
ridiculous, but whatever.
Fucking time
Alright.
zones are the dumbest thing ever created by
They
man.
are.
I've already
They're
said
just-
this before.
It's so dumb. Like, I think my country just decided that we weren't GMT anymore,
Yeah.
so we got a new one now.
It makes no
like
sense.
Lisbon time or some shit. I don't know. 5 till midnight UK time every day. And also you can find me on YouTube at youtube.com/strippin. And my Twitter is @thestrippin. Thanks for having me, JP.
There you go. Adam, do some shout outs.
God, I love just like getting up in here and fucking with your shit, Steven. I love it so
Yeah.
much. It's so good. What, you got dragon? No, that's cool. Whatever, man. I'm really excited to finish off this adventure. In the interim, if you have enjoyed my stupid accents, you can check out more of my content at twitch.tv/AdamKoble. You can follow me on Twitter at skinnyghost. I play role-playing games. Next week, I'm probably just going to be doing dinosaur stuff with Strippin, so check that out.
Yep.
Thanks for having me back on the show again, even though I just poke and prod you the whole time. I appreciate it.
There you go. And do some shout outs.
So my name is AnneMunition. I am the body that JP uses to shield him. I carry JP to glory every day in H1Z1.
There you go.
I stream full time on twitch.tv/AnneMunition. I'm pretty new to D&D, in case you guys couldn't tell. This is only my second time, but having a great time, and thanks for having me.
There you go. Last but not least, Steven. More
Awesome.
important stuff, do some XP, and then you can perhaps
give it
shout out
up.
if you want to.
Awesome. So, Anne, you're doing great. Thank you, all of you, for joining us, even if you poke and prod at my shit, Adam. Some XP this time for killing an amalgamate golem. You got 450. For killing zombies, you got 200. For completing your goal, you got 700. So, all told, 1350 divides down to 338 XP each.
God damn it!
Mark,
I know, so
mark
close.
that down on your
Fuck.
character sheets.
Why?
Put that in your fife and smoke it.
Yep.
Yeah, and you hit level 2 with that, right?
Me and
Oh,
Adam,
yeah.
like...
I didn't hear how much it was.
338.
It's
Would
300
I add
for
that
level
to
2.
what I
What's
have
level
now?
4?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Add that to what you have now.
Level 4 is 2,700, Adam. He's just trolling us. We're like 20 away.
Are you?
I got to figure out how
Getting
much XP... how much XP do you have right now, Anne, before adding...
I have 600.
Oh, total you have 600?
Yep.
Okay, because I know I have the same XP that you have, except for one session. I got to figure that out, so I'll do that.
It still says level 1.
You have to go into class and then change your class to level 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
You add a
do
class level.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool. All right. So
Who's
yeah,
your
I'm
shout-out?
Steven. I'm Silent Osiris. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. I don't know, all of the places as Silent Osiris. The O is a 0. Thank you all for watching. I'm having a lot of fun with the West Marches. I thought the travel stuff moved a lot more smoothly today. So I also look forward to hearing what holes Adam would like to poke in it after we get off the air. So thank you all for joining, and I guess we'll see you next time.
There you go. We'll let you guys know when we're going to be playing. I don't want to say right now on the air because you guys will hold me to it. So when we know, we'll tweet it out and I'll put it up on the schedule. So just look to that. Thanks everyone for watching the West Marches. The next roleplay will be on Monday with the continuation of roleplay at Mirror Shade. So we'll see you guys for that. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.